Is Creaky Blinder a part of the lost tribe, or is he an Egyptian? Let's start this video. First of all, I want to thank all my patrons, members, donors and subscribers. All of you are important for me. Thank you very much. Today I will have a look at a channel called Britain's Hidden History Ross. Let's look at a bit of his welcome video.
Hello and thank you for stopping by Britain's Hidden History. If you are interested in finding out the version of British history that used to be taught in the schools, that used to be widely accepted and is known as the authentic history of Britain, then you have come to the right place. Were the Britons descended from Troy? When did the Trojan Wars happen? Are the lost tribes of Israel alive and well and living in Wales? Is it possible to read hieroglyphics using Welsh, using Comeroglyphics? The birth of Western Christianity, did that take place in Britain? Was the Trojan War in Cambridge? The myth of a Roman invasion, and of course the stories of King Arthur, the historical King Arthur, and there's two of them.
Now you understand why I did mention Creaky Blinder. I'm no expert in British history, but I'm quite sure that this is a lot of nonsense. But I will give him a chance to explain. We start with this video.
And what I want to show is one of the first words you learn in Comeroglyphics is a nice, easy one. And I'm going to demonstrate it. Right. So what we have here is a freshly baked, still warm, out of the oven, Titian lap. And if I get my angles right on the camera, you can see the shape is this very sort of semicircular shape, yeah, that curve, which is the same curve as you see in many hieroglyphs, such as this one I've drawn out to the bottom of the page. Hopefully you can see, hang on, let's just put me on there, I don't know if you can see my little cursor going around. It should be pretty clear anyway. You have that shape, filled in, not filled in, makes no difference. That's just a style thing, you know, if someone's hacking out a stone, it's different if you're painting it with a brush. So this has puzzled Egyptologists for a couple of hundred years. What is this strange shape? Why is it there? Why have they got a semicircle? Well, it seems to be, as Alan Wilson and Blackett pointed out, it's a Titian lap. A Titian lap, which is named for this type of cake. And from the root of that word then, the beginning of it, T or T in Welsh is you are. Or that is, alright? So as I say in the book, this represents T, which makes it very easy to remember because that's a bit of a small slice. I might have to have another one. This is easy to remember because it goes very nicely with a cup of tea. So this, so it's learning hieroglyphics, a piece of cake. In fact, it's the whole cake. As I might also demonstrate, I'll do the whole cake. Very good.
What a great proof. Then Creaky Blinder must be an Egyptian, Let's look on another video from him. Perhaps this mystery can be solved.
Hello, I'm Ross Broadstock, the writer of Comeroglyphics, which is the book which lets anybody read Egyptian hieroglyphs. It's dead easy. You just have to know the right language, which happens to turn out to be former Welsh, which is weird, and we'll do it on another video, okay? Today, what we're looking at is Trump, an incarnation of the great Egyptian god Ptah. Now, watch on, and we'll see the connections, okay? Now, the first thing we're going to do, here's the hieroglyphs, where they got the name Ptah from. Because this Comeroglyphics is throwing the whole of Egyptology and hieroglyph reading out of the window. So the first one is, we're going to have a door in Welsh. Drws is a word, but also porth. Porth is an entrance. So door is por. The root of porth is por, which means supreme or supreme one. Great. There's the cake. The old Welsh is tish in that. So we take the ti, you are. Supreme one you are. And there's our cotton. You go through shonk and the translations. I'll go through the whole thing now, but you end up with s, not h at all. So actually, if you look at the red parts, this is how you say the name. Portis. Portis. And the great thing with hieroglyphs, which has been completely missed for the last 200 years of translation, and probably 1,500 years at least before that, is there's a second meaning as well when you're looking at names. You can read the titles in full, alright? So we've got this ruler here, is supreme one you are, vigorous. And it seems a bit jumbled up because Welsh is a bit like Yoda speaking. You know Yoda from Star Wars? So it's supreme one you are, vigorous ruler. So, like in Welsh, you wouldn't say, you are a good boy, you would say, there's a good boy you are. That's another proof, if you like, or at least evidence that Welsh, for some bizarre reason, which you can find out all about, is the language behind the hieroglyphs, okay? So what we have, this character here, how is he this, though? Now, some of you might already click this, I reckon, because if you look at it, what is his job title? He's the President of the United States. Yes. And if you watch things like West Wing and other dramas, apparently they call him POTUS, which makes a beloved leader is the same as the ancient god, correctly called POTUS, not Ptah. They are both POTUS.
And there you have the proof. Welsh people are the real Egyptians and Donald Trump is a god. After watching these videos, I have one question left. Is Creaky Blinder really a Egyptian god? Please reply on that question in the comments section. This was all I had for you this time. I hope you liked the video. If you did, become a member, subscribe, like, or just come back next time I release a video. That was all. Bye.